Okay, first Rampant repaint of the year, and we're starting off with my first Hammond Collection repaint, and probably one of the only ones I'm ever going to do. It's Grim from Camp Critic. Wow, okay, I am very bad at turning this turntable. Okay, yeah, there we go, full rotation. And she moved out of position. Oh, Grim, why? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Grim was pretty difficult to do. Not just because she's a Hammond Collection and she has a lot of joints that you can see are already rubbing off the original paint. I mean, the paint that I plastered on. But also because I was just having a lot of trouble getting the right shade of colors, especially for this yellowish gold here. Unlike Toro and Bumpy, where I can just Google images them and then they'll show off like a PNG render of them. Grim doesn't have that. None of the other Camp Cretaceous, not even Adult Bumpy, has a PNG of her, like a specific rendered PNG. Like, you know, the Giga has one, Demon has one, the Allosaurs from Fallen Kingdom and Battle at Big Rock have one. Not Grim. Grim doesn't have one. So it made it rather, well, very difficult to find out what her real colors are, because all her Google images are just like screenshots from the show, and either it's like not a full body shot, a bad angle, or just terrible lighting. The only way I was able to find HD images in good lighting was I had to look up a video of National Jurassic showing off all of the Camp Cretaceous DLC stuff in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Took a bunch of screenshots, and that was the only way to get good images of Grim in her actual colors. And even then, I had trouble mixing the colors. Like, as you can see, this final result, it doesn't look exactly like Grim. Like, I'd say the colors are like, the green, there's like a very rich green, about like tree, evergreen green, I guess? That's supposed to be on Grim's back, sort of. Not all the way, but just enough of it to see it. And I wasn't able to mix that shade, so I ended up with this color. And the same with the yellow, where I was trying to get like a goldish brown, and I just turned out with like this pumpkin orange. So it looks a lot less like Grim and more like Lyle Crocodile. I do like the way her face turned out, though. Those color well, that's then again, color shift makes everything look good. Like the fact that I gave her color shift red eyes, and then the blue for, like, it does come out as a bit of purple depending on where the light is, and even the red turns out a bit bluish. But I still really like the way it turned out. The face is like the highlight, and then you get to the rest of the body, and again, all I see is Lyle. So I actually did film myself painting this time, because I had requests from Indominus Rex 01 and New Orca to actually film myself painting these things. Although I'm not going to show off everything, because that's not my kind of thing. Just me, like, where did I start with this? First, I did the green back. That's the first thing I did. A very light shade of green, actually, to just so I know exactly what I'm doing. Then I went over that green again with a much darker green. At least, I don't remember if I did that first. I'm pretty sure I did. Next, I did go over with, like, a much darker green. I did have, like, even when I was intending on keeping the line present, but I kept painting over it, and I decided, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to paint a new line afterwards, which I did. And even then, if you look at official images, Grim does not have a white line between the stripes, but I felt like it just looks more like the Hammond Collection Baryonyx if it was. Also, I think I just wanted to have that white line there. So after I was done painting on the clover green over whatever other green I do, shake well before use. Then I went on for this yellow, and I had to go for many coats of yellow before I finally got, like, the yellow that I wanted. And even then, it still didn't look right. So in order to, like, bring it down to, like, more of a goldish color, I tried experimenting with an orange wash. I mixed together orange with some water, and then just splattered it all over. And then if we look closely, actually, here, you can see the detail. Well, I guess, oh, it doesn't really show up that well on camera. It really does just look like one solid color. I mean, I can see it in person here, the differences between how some parts are lighter than, like, deep inside the crevices. I guess it's a lot more visible here, but it doesn't show up, okay, it doesn't show up that well. Maybe even on the feet, well, you can see. Either way, it looks better in person than on camera. That's just how it is sometimes. Then I added on the color shift for the face, and boom, Grim was done. Oh, maybe I can zoom in on that spot. Yeah, I guess that helps a little bit. You can see where the orange, like the true orange is, and the rest of it is just shade washing. I think that was honestly my first time trying to shade wash something. I've never actually... I'm trying to think if I ever did do something like that on any of the others, and I don't think I did. No, I'm just looking. I did not. And then I finished off with some matte varnish, and boom, Grim is finished. Or Lyle. I still think it looks... I can't tell. It depends on my mood. I like the way it turned out, but I still don't know if it can be passable as Grim. I'll probably decide in the future if I want to repaint the shade of yellow again. Like, if it depends. Like, right now I like it, but maybe in the future I'll be like, nah, I can change that to something better. Also, I did not give this thing the proper prep work for, like, joints and stuff, so of course everything is rubbing off already. I guarantee, with the amount of articulation this thing has, it's gonna have loads of scratches and everywhere. But anyway, that's 2 of the 3 Baryonyxes done. I mean, I guess I don't really... I mean, yeah, I say 2 out of 3 because this one's not painted. This one can stay as Chaos. Wait, it is Chaos. Yeah, Chaos, because Chaos is meant to resemble a default Baryonyx. And I guess the only thing I would change is, like, I would, like, probably continue that stripe all along up to there and to the tail. But that's maybe more prominent on the eye highlight, but that's about it. That's about all I'd make, the changes I'd make to Chaos. And then Limbo will probably be a lot easier to paint than Grim, because Limbo's just a brown Baryonyx. I mean, like, brown top, greenish, like, some sort of pistachio color for the bottom, and then that I feel like I should have started with, Limbo first, because that would have been a lot easier, but I wanted to do Grim, because Grim is the best looking out of the 3. Though I'm probably not gonna jump right into Limbo after this repaint. I'm probably gonna focus on doing a herbivore for once, because I don't have enough repainted herbivores. I've got an idea for, like, these will all be given Dinosaur King repaints, and I'm deciding which one I want to do first. Sorry, Caprosukis, I know you were next in line, but I'm kinda... I need a break from painting carnivores. I need to give herbivores some love, so sorry, you're gonna have to get in line. So yeah, that's about it for this repaint. Just wanted to show off that, well, yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. No Hildas were harmed in the making of this video.